and I think we could potentially have a lot of backing from a lot of councillors to get it done. Because there's still a lot of councillors out there with a bit of kind of ill feeling there.
Yep.
At the proposal getting turned down last time, and there's no
I'll
reason.
tell you what, Chris. If there's a war memorial goes up in Carfin, you better make sure it's graffiti coated.
It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same story as what we see in the white berets with the 3 Scottish soldiers memorial, isn't it?
And is that not a sad indictment in society today that we look at having to make sure it's vandal-proof, etc.? These guys have no time for the country they live in. No. It's like the old saying, Churchill, hate the crown but love the half-crown. But this is endemic in this country. This is absolutely endemic in this country. And do you know what? For us to stand up in our corner and defend our own, yet we're the guys that's got the spotlight on us and they're calling us loyalist hardline group, loyalist thugs, loyalist paramilitaries. No, do you know what? I'm just a hard-working unionist Protestant that looks to defend and look after my own. What's wrong with that?
Well, what you're saying there fits into a wee thing I seen earlier on. It was showing you kind of different views and perceptions. It was saying, I'm proud to be a Republican, said the Irishman. Then it says, I'm proud to be a nationalist, said the Scotsman. Then it says, I'm proud to be a loyalist, says the bigoted racist.
Yeah,
because as soon as you say you're a loyalist, then all of a sudden you're stigmatised. That's who you're done.
I've seen something very similar, Chris. It was about the colour of skin, etc., etc., etc. Proud to be Asian, proud to be black, proud to be blah, but proud to be white was the white racist. You know what I mean? I don't want to get down this, so that I know we're talking about different things, but it's a very similar thing you're speaking about here. It's endemic in the world just now. Do you know what? The Protestant loyalist unionist in this country is deemed the guy with the big white hood and the pointy hat just now. That's what we're deemed as. We're deemed as these guys that's set in the back. No, we're not set in the past at all. We're actually set in the future. We try to look for a bright future and a future. We're not asking for us to run and overrule. We're looking here an even keel. We're looking for an even keel here, and we don't see an even keel. What we're seeing here is a ship. It's basically listing to the one side.
Yeah, absolutely. It's changing though. It's absolutely changing. Very
it's changing,
slow
mate.
But sure, it's going in the right direction.
And with the right people like yourselves, with the Vanguard Bears and the rest of these people,
absolutely.
With the right people, honestly, it's a big fight, but it's a fight worth taking up, and the cudgel's there in the hand just now, mate.
That's it. As long as Republicans continue to push their agenda in Scotland, then we just need to make sure that we're pushing ours harder.
Well, absolutely, you're correct, Chris.
Alright, mate, Lutheran, thanks very much for joining us on the show, mate. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. I appreciate all the work you boys are doing as well, so keep it up, mate, okay?
Appreciated, thanking you.
Right, all the best, Chris. Bye-bye then.
Guys, if any of you have anything to share in regards to what Lutheran was saying, Lutheran came on and he was saying there is a bigger picture, a bigger enemy. That bigger enemy is the SNP, Republicans are infiltrating it, different things like that. You've heard it for yourself, guys. If you've got anything to come back on, then please feel free to call the radio show at your own leisure.
Call now on 01141 416 1690.
Have you ever seen the orange men on the 12th day of July? Have you ever seen the brethren as proudly they march by? Have you heard the master's orders? Have you heard the chaplain's call? Put on your orange regalia for you're marching through Hartel. For it is a lovely village, the finest ever seen, surrounded by sweet countryside and fields of grass so green. Our orange banners waving to show those Fenians all that glorious day when we all marched through the village of Hartel. For we number 20,000 as proudly we marched down those streets and walks since childhood, those streets that make me proud. I've walked those streets since childhood and still I will recall that glorious day when we all marched through the village of Hartel. For it is a lovely village, the finest ever seen, surrounded by sweet countryside and fields of grass so green. Our orange banners waving to show those Fenians all that glorious day when we all marched through the village of Hartel. For you've heard of old Dan Winters 200 years ago, who found their orange order and proudly watched it grow. He said, come stand by Ulster, come stand or else you'll fail. You Protestants of Scotland when you're marching through Hartell. Oh, it is a lovely village, the finest ever seen, surrounded by sweet countryside and fields of grass so green. Our orange banners waving to show those Fenians all that glorious day when we all marched through the village of Hartell. For he made us take a promise that we will never break. There'll be no Fenian order, our hearts they'll never take. Our freedom that was given to us by William proud and tall, and you'll always march in freedom when we're marching through Hartell. Oh, it is a lovely village, the finest ever seen, surrounded by sweet countryside and fields of grass so green. Our orange banners waving to show those Fenians all that glorious day when we all march through the village of Hartell. For old Danny's dead and gone now, he's gone to heaven above, up to that great grandmaster that wonders God above. And I know that on the sweetest 12 old Danny sees us all, and we'll always march in memory when we're marching through Hartell. Oh, it is a lovely village, the finest ever seen, surrounded by sweet countryside and fields of grass so green. Our orange banners waving to show those Fenians all that glorious day when we all march through the village of Hartell. In a land not far away from here, in a place that's shining bright, our lovely Queen sits watching, she loves this glorious sight. She even sends us telegrams to say, God bless you all, you Protestants of Scotland, when you're marching through Hartell. Oh, it is a lovely village, the finest ever seen, surrounded by sweet countryside and fields of grass so green. Our orange banners waving to show those Fenians all that glorious day when we all march through the village of Hartell. That glorious day when we all march through the village of Hartell.
Has there ever been a more pathetic scene than Rosselic fans dressed in shamrock green? They know not where they're from, and they congest all our slums. So now you know the reason why we sing. Why don't you go, Plastic Paddy, won't you go? Is it because you've got no country of your own? You've neither a flag nor history for the brag. Why don't you use Cernran and take the P&O? Now Hibernian, they came some years before, formed to help the needy and the poor. With the proud old Irish past, but now Scotty's first and last, and they can do without impostors at their door. Now Motherwell, the team from down the street, they laugh and take the piss when you two meet. They shout plastic numpty, go find yourselves a country, but real Irish laugh at you from Cork to Meath. Why don't you go, Plastic Paddy, won't you go? Is it because you've got no country of your own? You've neither a flag nor history for the brag. Why don't you use Cernran and take the P&O? And the Hearts were very loyal to the core, and they sent so many sons off to the war, over trenches with their guns as they slew your friend the Hun. And you just desecrate their memory more and more. You're not Scottish, you're not Irish, you're not Brit. Who suggest you integrate would cause a fit. If you don't like P&O, Ryanair's the way to go. Then we wouldn't have to listen to your shit. Why don't you go, Plastic Paddy, won't you go? Is it because you have no country of your own? You've neither a flag nor history for the brag. Why don't you use Cernran and take the P&O? So go on home, Plastic Paddy, go on home. Or have you got no country of your own? neither a flag or history for the bride. Why don't you use Kernland, take the piano, use Kernland, take the piano, use Kernland, take the piano. Piano, 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 piano,
You're listening to PUL Community Radio. Music, news, debates, banter and views. Call now on 0141 416 1690.
Bobby Sands was on hunger strike in the Maze prison. Every time a screw opened the door, this is what I said to him. Would you like to try a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? Would you like to try a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? Would you like to try a cheeseburger? You dirty, piggy, smelly, fiending, rabble-loving fucker. Would you like to try a cheeseburger, Bobby Sands? Well, your ma was up this morning and she said she got your brew. Well, your ma was up this morning and she said she got your brew. Well, your ma was up this morning and she said you got your brew, but sure your brew would be no good to you. There's a bed made in Milltown just for you. Well, I'm going for my dinner night, Bobby Sands, and you're not getting none. Well, I'm going for my dinner night, Bobby Sands, and you're not getting none. Well, I'm going for my dinner night. Would you like me to bring you back a doggy bag? There's a bed made in Milltown just for you. Well, the smell of your cell would knock you fucking out, Bobby Sands. Well, the smell of your cell would knock you fucking out, Bobby Sands. Well, the smell of your cell would knock you fucking out. If a good man to go in there and beat you about, there's a bed in Milltown just for you. Would you like to try a wee cool tin of Coke, Bobby Sands? Would you like to try a wee cool tin of Coke, Bobby Sands? Would you like to try a tin of Coke? Well, you're not fucking getting one, I hope you choke. There's a bed made in Milltown just for you.
Folks, that's us back after the music break. We've got another caller on the line, Johnny. Johnny, good evening. Welcome to PL Community Radio.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
I'm not too bad.
Well, firstly, I'd like to start by thanking you for letting me speak. What it is we're
You're probably better muting the radio in the background, mate, so you'll not confuse yourself.
Yeah.
Aye, so Tony, you're going to be phoning in. You are phoning in regarding North Lanarkshire.
Yep. So basically, it's a Sinn Féin's agenda that they've been trying for years, and obviously now it's hit Scotland. I can definitely understand the frustration of people in Scotland, as we've been facing the same stuff for years over here. Mm-hmm. And the group Card and Hearn, they're more or less just Sinn Féin, what they are over here.
And Scotland,
like, this is the same people that walk the streets in paramilitary-style uniforms.
Yeah.
And now they're taking a vote to the Scottish government asking to fly a flag.
Mm-hmm. It's despicable, mate.
It's unbelievable. Like, something I was looking at earlier on from the Scottish government website. It's actually a document released in 2016 stating only flags should be flown from the Scottish government buildings or the Saltire, the Union flag, the European flag, the Red Ensign flag, and the Commonwealth flag, and also the Royal Standard. Mm-hmm. And it also states that no other flags from any other nation should be flown from Scottish government buildings. So straight away they're contradicting what they're stating.
Yeah, well, That's typical of the Scottish Government, Johnny. Scotland is an absolute mess when it comes to the whole Republican